a popular WWE superstar, has sent a message to Triple H following his big title win. Dragon Lee recently won the WWE Speed Championship by defeating Andrade. Dragon Lee has been a mainstay in WWE for about 2 years at this point and is a former one-time NXT North American champion. He did incredibly well in the latest Speed Championship #1 Contenders tournament. The 29-year-old star eventually battled Andrade for the Speed title and defeated him to become the new champion. WWE CCO Triple H took to X/Twitter shortly after and sent a congratulatory message to Dragon Lee. The new champion has now responded to the game's tweet, as can be seen below. Shortly after Dragon Lee announced that he was heading to WWE, the game took to social media and reacted to the big news. He was beyond excited to see Lee make his way to WWE and heaped massive praise on him in a tweet. Lee defeated Tavian Heights in the first round of the WWE Speed Championship #1 Contenders tournament. He went on to pick up a big win over Akira Tozawa in the second round of the tournament. Lee finally met Andrade in the squared circle and put him down in just over 4 minutes to become the new Speed champion. Judging by his tweet to Triple H, he seems incredibly happy over winning the title. It remains to be seen what's next for him on the WWE roster following this massive title win. Under the glaring lights of a roaring WWE arena, a star rose, reclaiming his glory with an emphatic win. The audience erupted in a cacophony of cheers and gasps as 29-year-old Jason the Maverick Reigns held his second championship belt high above his head. Sweat dripped from his brow, but his eyes burned with a victorious fire. This wasn't just a victory, it was a declaration. As the echoes of his triumph subsided, Jason turned to the camera, gripping the microphone handed to him by the announcer. His chest heaved with exertion, but his voice carried a determined edge, cutting through the noise. "Triple H," he began, his tone commanding silence from the fans. "2 belts, 2 eras. One undeniable truth. I'm the future of WWE, and the future is now." The statement sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. Reigns wasn't just acknowledging his win, he was challenging the very core of the company's leadership. Triple H, the legendary cerebral assassin and current head of WWE Creative, had overseen countless stars rise and fall. Yet here was Reigns, staking his claim with a boldness that refused to be ignored. The making of the Maverick. Jason Reigns wasn't just another face in the crowd. Born with the charisma of a showman and the heart of a warrior, he'd clawed his way to the top, proving doubters wrong at every turn. From his indie wrestling days, where he performed in dimly lit gymnasiums, to his debut on WWE's main roster, Reigns had made it clear that he wasn't here to follow in anyone's footsteps. He was here to make his own. His first championship victory had been a Cinderella story. A relative underdog, Reigns had stunned the WWE universe with his athleticism, innovation, and refusal to back down. But like many who achieve greatness too quickly, his reign was short-lived, leaving him with a burning hunger for redemption. In the months that followed, Reigns evolved. He studied his opponents, sharpened his skills, and reinvented his in-ring style. He traded youthful exuberance for calculated precision, crafting a persona that blended flair with ruthless efficiency. By the time he earned his rematch for the championship, fans knew they were witnessing the dawn of something special. The championship match. The match itself was a masterpiece of storytelling and athleticism. Reigns faced off against WWE's reigning champion, the Apex Predator, Ryan Steele, a powerhouse veteran known for his brutal tactics and psychological warfare. For weeks, Steele had taunted Reigns, calling him a flash in the pan and dismissing his chances. But Reigns wasn't just fighting for the belt, he was fighting for his legacy. The match saw both men push their limits, trading blows and high-risk maneuvers that left the crowd on the edge of their seats. In the climax, Reigns executed his signature move, the Maverick Slam, from the top rope, silencing Steel and securing the 3 count. The arena exploded in celebration, and Reigns stood victorious, holding the championship belt that symbolized not just his triumph, but his transformation. The message to Triple H. Reigns' post-match speech wasn't a spur-of-the-moment declaration. It was a calculated move designed to assert his place not just as a champion, but as a cornerstone of WWE's future. His words were laden with ambition and defiance. I respect the past, but I refuse to be defined by it. Triple H, you've built this empire on legends and icons, but it's time for a new king to rise. I'm not here to play it safe. I'm here to revolutionize this industry. So, hear me loud and clear. The Maverick era has begun. Fans took to social media in droves, dissecting the implications of Reigns' bold address. Was he challenging Triple H to recognize him as WWE's next big star? Was he hinting at a creative shakeup? Or was he simply making a statement of intent, letting the world know he wasn't afraid to aim high? Triple H's response. The backstage buzz was immediate. Reports surfaced of Triple H watching the match intently, a rare smile crossing his face as Reigns delivered his speech. Known for his keen eye for talent, Triple H was said to appreciate Reigns' audacity. After all, in WWE, fortune favors the bold. In a cryptic tweet the next morning, Triple H added fuel to the fire. 2 belts. 1 Maverick. Let's see how far you can fly. #GameOn. The tweet sent fans into a frenzy, sparking speculation about potential storylines. Would Reigns face a series of challenges designed to test his mettle? Would he clash with WWE's established stars, cementing his place among the elite? Or could this be the beginning of a larger narrative, with Reigns and Triple H crossing paths in a battle of wills? The Maverick's next move. For Jason Reigns, the victory marked the beginning of a new chapter. But he knew the road ahead wouldn't be easy. As a 2-time champion, he now carried the weight of expectation, with fans and critics alike scrutinizing his every move. Backstage, Reigns addressed his peers with the same conviction he'd shown in the ring. "I'm not here to be a placeholder," he said. "I'm here to set the standard. If anyone thinks they can take this from me, step up and try. But know this, I'm not going anywhere." The locker room buzzed with reactions. Some admired Reigns' confidence, while others viewed it as arrogance. But one thing was clear. Jason the Maverick Reigns had become a focal point in WWE, a lightning rod for excitement, controversy, and change. The fans' perspective. The WWE universe was divided. Longtime fans appreciated Reigns' passion, but questioned whether he could sustain his success in the face of WWE's relentless grind. Younger fans, meanwhile, rallied behind him, seeing in Reigns a symbol of ambition and self-belief. Online forums lit up with debates, predictions, and dream match scenarios. Who would challenge Reigns next? Could he live up to the legacy of WWE's greatest champions? And what role would Triple H play in shaping his journey? A legacy in the making. As Reigns walked out of the arena that night, both championship belts slung over his shoulders, he couldn't help but smile. He'd sent his message, loud and clear, to Triple H, the WWE Universe, and anyone who dared to doubt him. The Maverick wasn't just a moniker, it was a mindset. Reigns had always believed in taking risks, defying expectations, and carving his own path. And now, as a 2-time champion, he was ready to prove that his boldness wasn't just talk, it was the foundation of his legacy. For Jason Reigns, the journey had only just begun. And for Triple H, the message was unmistakable. The future of WWE was here, and it wasn't asking for permission to take the spotlight. It was claiming it. Game on.